What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday. Today, we are going to go over one of my favorite decks in the new Fates Collide set, and that is Mega Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, whichever you want to call it. That is what the deck we're covering today, and the way I built this deck is I kind of looked at Jolteon, Mega Rayquaza, and I was like, this deck seems like it could be really used again. So I took the concept of Mega Rayquaza and moved it over to Mega Alakazam, and that's how we ended up with this deck. It's literally almost 60 cards from Mega Rayquaza, except we swapped the Pokemon out and we added in the Eco Arm. Like, that's literally the same deck. Like, it had 4 Lightning and 4 DCEs, it had the same amount of Pokemon, and we just put in Alakazams, and I think this is the best way you want to run the deck. I know some decks are playing, like, Crobat and Golbat and all that cute stuff, but I don't think that's really needed. I think with just Mega Alakazam by itself, you can easily just win games. I think this deck is just fine by itself with just the attacker. So let's go over the deck and let's see how it works. Now, your main it's not really an attacker, it's kind of like your setup Pokemon, is Alakazam-EX. He has the ability Kinesis. When you play Mega Alakazam from your hand to evolve this Pokemon, before it evolves, you may put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon, and 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Now, you can do this for each Alakazam that you evolve into Mega Alakazam. So if you do this 4 times in one turn, you can put 80 onto the active and 120 onto the bench somewhere. It doesn't have to be on the same Pokemon, but that is still really, really good. And it has the attack suppression, which is actually pretty good. Put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. So if your opponent attaches a bunch of energies to different Pokemon, you can use suppression to spread out that 30 damage everywhere. And the reason why I spread around so many damage counters is because of Mega Alakazam's attack, Zen Force. It has the base of 10, which is not a lot. That's nothing. But this attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So let's say you hit the active twice, they have up to 40 HP. Well, you could then do 3, 6, 9, 12, 130, and then plus that 40, which is 170, which is a knockout. So if you double Mega Alakazam into Zen Force, you can knock out the active if it has 170 HP. Now, there's some things that you could do, like if it has 180, it has more than that. There's some other things you could do. Obviously, evolve more Mega Alakazams. But you can also use Absol with the Cursed Eyes. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you can move 3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of their Pokemon. And this can help you guarantee that knockout. Move that 30 damage is very, very crucial, and I like that a lot. The deck plays 2 Hoopa to scoundering to search for 3 EX Pokemon. And it plays 4 Shaymin-EX. Yes, 4 Shaymin-EX. Like I said, it's like Mega Rayquaza. It's kind of the same concept. Turn 1, you want to get down as many Alakazams as you can get, and we're going to do this by using Sky Field and, Shaymin, using Hoopa. We're going to draw through a deck fairly quickly, get down our Spirit Link, so that way turn 2 we can get the Mega Alakazams out ready to go. And turn 2, you have to start swinging fairly quickly, or you're going to lose games because you're not doing enough damage so quickly, which is why I don't think you need to play like the Dimension Valley version. I think that's too slow because they don't have access to Sky Field. If you're playing Crobat, then you have to search out the Crobats. I like this version a lot more, and I think this is the better version. I could be wrong, but I think this is a better version. So this is all the Pokemon that you are going to play. Alright, now let's go over the trainer cards. 2 Battle Compressor, discard 3 cards from your deck. This could be supporter cards and or energies, alright. 4 Devolution Sprays. Devolve one of your evolved Pokemon to put that highest stage evolution back into your hand. That Pokemon can't evolve this turn, but this can help you reuse the Mega Alakazam. Let's say you have 2 Alakazams and both of them have links on it. Well, what you can do is you can evolve the bench Alakazam into the Mega, de-evolve the bench one, put it back into your hand, and put it onto the active, and that way your active is a Mega Alakazam and ready to attack, and you spread 2 of the Kinesis abilities, which is really, really nice. You have 1 Eco Arm, which might seem kind of weird, but you need your tools in your deck. You literally need your Spirit Links, or you're in trouble. Shuffle 3 Pokemon tools from your discard pile into your deck. Now, the reason why I say you need this is I was testing a deck without Eco Arm, and every time my opponent played Megaphones, discard my tool cards, and I can't evolve without ending my turn now, which is really bad because you want to evolve and then attack, and you can't do this if you don't have a link. So Eco Arm can get you back your Spirit Links, which I think is really, really nice. 3 Mega Turbo, you're going to attach a energy to one of your Megas. We don't play Dimension Valley, so that's why you need Mega Turbo. 1 Sacred Ash to shuffle back in 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. You could opt in to play Super Rod, But since we play the Sky Field, you need to shuffle back in a lot of Pokemon, maybe multiple Mega Alakazams, maybe multiple Absols, maybe Shaymins as well. When that's why I'm choosing Sacred Ash over Super Rod. For Ultra Ball, for VS Seeker, we know what these do. One AZ, which could pick a Mega Alakazam back into your hand. You will have to discard the tool, but it's still really good. You could reuse Absol, reuse Shaymin, and even reuse Hoopa, which is good. One Hex Maniac, shut down abilities to end of your opponent's turn. One Lysandre, and it is back in the game, baby. Each player shuffles their hand into deck, then draw a card for each prize card they have remaining. So you can punish your opponent if they do take quick prize cards. 3 Sycamore, like I said, it's like Rayquaza. We're highly reliant on Shaymin. One Skyla, which is really good because you can use Skyla to search out a link. And like, let's say it's your turn too. You can use Skyla to search for a link, then use Hoopa to grab like a Mega Alakazam and a Shaymin, and that way you can evolve and then use Shaymin to draw more cards while still using Skyla to get the link out for Sky Field, because this is our main kind of, I guess, our helper card, setup card, because we need to have multiple bench spots for our Alakazams, which is really nice. 4 Spirit Links. If you do not play 4, you are silly. You need 4 Spirit Links in this deck, so that way you can evolve without your turn ending. And, I mean, combine this with Eco Arm, you have the option to use 7 Spirit Links in a game. 1 Float Stone and 8 Psychic Energy. I'm kind of opting to cut down on Psychic Energies to add more stuff. But this deck right now, I do think this deck has a lot of potential, but it does struggle with multiple things. If your opponent uses Hex Maniac, well, then you can't use your Mega Alakazam. I think this deck just auto-loses to Greninja as of right now, because Greninja has a Shadow Stitching, which can shut down your abilities, and they'll knock you out before you can knock them out, which is not good at all. I think this deck can beat Night March. I think it can beat all the higher contender decks. I mean, it might struggle some with Zoroark because of Mind Jack can punish you for having a full bench, but I think you're going to be okay. Like I said, it's going to come down to how many Hex Maniac does your opponent play. Can they shut you down before you take the game? That's what it's going to come down to. Hex Maniac versus your deck. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that intro. And at the end, you'll also see an outro as well. So intro and outro, both are new. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, playing against Lucas Luna, playing a Water, Grass, and a Colorless deck. Looks like they might be playing a Kyogre deck. I mean, there's a Kyogre coin in front of them, and let's see. We won the coin flip, so we will be going first. Yes, we'll have to go first. And on to our turn. Hopefully we get that turn 1 Hoopa. No, right, well, we have an okay turn 1. We have a Battle Compressor, a Link, and links are really good because we need to draw into these early, like really early. One of the downside of the deck is not hitting links to evolve into your Mega Alakazams, and there is a Seismitoad, which is not good at all. Oh man, if I only played Marowak. Alright, so Link, Energy, Compressor, and with the Compressor, we're going to discard an N. We're going to discard a Sycamore, and we are probably going to discard a, do we discard a Skyla or a Lysandre? Both of those could be very useful. We might just end up discarding the other Battle Compressor, because if it is a Seismitoad deck, we need to keep as many item cards, or as many supporter cards in our deck. So let's discard those 3. Let's VS Seeker for it in. Both players are going to shuffle their deck into deck and draw as many cards. They have prize cards remaining. We have 6. He has 6 as well. And let's see, can we get an Ultra Ball Hoopa? Okay, we didn't get an Ultra Ball Hoopa or another Link. Our hand is kind of bad. So let's put down an Alakazam and let's just end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens now. We're going to Mega Evolve. Do 20 and 30. There's a DC to the active. Okay. There's a Crushing Hammer, and okay, heads. He's crushing our dreams right now, which is not good. Alright, so Crushing Hammer there. Alrighty, so things are not looking good for us because now we can't use Mega Turbo. There's a Quake Punch for only 30 damage, so not that much, and we will be able to use double Alakazam. Or what we're actually going to do is put a Psychic Energy on this guy, Skyla, and with the Skyla, we're going to grab a Sycamore for the following turn. And we're actually going to evolve the bench one. We're going to evolve the bench Mega Alakazam because we still have that link on this guy. Yes, we'll use his ability to put 2 damage on the active. Alright, so 20 there. And what we can do next turn is put the Mega Alakazam, Psychic, and Sycamore. So into our opponent's turn, let's see what's going to happen. Will they find another Pokemon? If not, it'll have 40 damage on the active, and 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't think we knock it out. There's another Quake Punch for 30 on our turn. We get a VS Seeker, so Mega Alakazam, gonna put 40 up to the active. Let's see, make sure we're doing the math right. So he has how much left? He has, oh, not a DCE. He has 140 left. Zen Force does does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So 3, 6, 9, 12. We'll do 130. So it'll be 10 short Psychic Energy to the active. Use Sycamore. Gonna discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, there's a Hoopa, Alakazam. Alright, so we can put down one Hoopa. Use it to search for Mega Alakazam. We can search for these two. Okay, so 1, 2. We can put one down, put another down, and we could Shaymin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get one. I'm just going to Zen Force. For not the knockout, it will do 130, so it'll be 10 damage short. But what we can do next turn is we can use Mega Alakazam, put that down, and to knock out the Toad automatically. So my opponent needs a Pokemon right now, or they just lose, because we can just Mega Alakazam to knock out this Toad, unless he Hex Maniacs us and discards both our energies. There's a Water Energy to the active. We might see a Grenade Hammer, but we don't really care about this. There's a Sycamore going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. There's a Trophius in there. What? Okay. Alright. So, Crushing Hammer doesn't really matter. Heads, he's going to discard a Psychic Energy. He's already played a supporter card, so no Hex Maniac this turn. And if he doesn't put down another Pokemon, we just win. Alright, so there's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard a Pokemon Simulator and an Ultra Ball. And let's see what he decides to get out. I mean, we still have an okay, a Regice. Ooh, Regice could make things interesting because we actually can't hit the Regice if he powers it up with the Resistance Blizzard, but maybe have enough turns to knock it out. Alright, will we see a Grenade Hammer, or will he... I mean, Grenade Hammer, it doesn't knock us out either. And he hurts his Regice if he does do that. So another Quake Punch for 30 damage. Alrighty, so up to 90. On our turn, we're going to put a Psychic Energy on this guy. We could put it on the active, but let's put on this guy. Let's put down Mega Alakazam, knock out the active, and do 30 to that Regice. He really can't power it up in one turn. Like, he needs a DC and a Water Energy, so that's 2 turns of attacking. So we knock out the Tidestone, take 2 prize cards. That does end our turn, though, when we Mega Evolve, which is the downside of Mega Alakazam. When you don't have the links, you just end your turn when you evolve to do that damage. And onto our opponent's turn, he's going to draw a card. DC to the active. And let's see what else does our opponent have. Now, there's a VS Seeker. He could grab a Sycamore. Yep, gonna grab a Sycamore. Gonna discard his hand. Draw 7 new cards. Alrighty. Now, we might be able to get a Mega Alakazam out. And if we do, we can actually... Wait, hold on. We actually can just knock it out with Zen Force. Zen Force will do 100 damage. There's another Regice coming down. Another Sideswipe coming down as well. But we can just knock out this Regice. So on our turn, we have a Psychic Energy. We'll put that on this guy. We will Mega Turbo. Break a Psychic Energy on one of these Mega Alakazams. We'll put on this guy. We'll use it again. Just trying to get all the energy. Trying to use all of our cards up. They're going to use Shaymin to draw some more cards. Float Stone to this guy. And I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard Hoopa and the Eco Arm. I know we're kind of just like discarding Eco Arm, but that's fine. We'll press done. And we're going to use Shaymin to draw 6 whole new cards. And let's see, what do we get? Hopefully a Link and maybe some Devolution Sprays or something. Alright, there's a Devolution Spray, Sky Field. So I'll put the Sky Field down. We will Devolution Spray this this guy, sure. And let's see. We're going to Ultra Ball, discard Ultra Ball in the AZ. We're probably not going to get anything. Just going to opt to not grab anybody. We could grab an Alakazam. But we can only evolve 1 this turn. There's only 1 Link in our deck. Oh my goodness, the other 2 are prized. Alright, so we'll press done, and let's Shaymin to draw a 5. We need to draw 1 of those Links, and let's see, can we draw into it or not? Okay, so there's a Link. That's good. So put that down on this guy. We will Mega Alakazam. Yes, and we will put 30 onto this guy. So that way if he sends it this Regice, we can knock it out. I'm going to Devolution Spray, pick up the Alakazam back up into our hand, and they receive a Victory String coming down. We would have knocked out that Regice for sure, and then we would Devolution Spray, picked up this Mega Alakazam, put it back into our hand, and that way we could damage the Toad. Maybe if we would have the Regice, we would have knocked it out. So there's one game with Mega Alakazam. You can see how they do stack up. Even though we were Quaking Punched and Idolocked, we were still able to win the game. But if you give me a second, we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second, and we'll see what happens. Alright, putting against Genkai, playing a Psychic and a Colors deck. So this most likely is going to be a Trevenant deck, if I take a guess. I mean, Psychic is definitely like Phantom, Trevenant, Wobbuffet, and the Colors is going to be Shaymin. And, I mean, we still have a good turn 1. My opponent has no basic Pokemon, so let's start at Alakazam. And we'll press done. And yeah, we have a pretty good turn. Oh no, it's a mirror match. Oh baby, it's gonna be a Mega Alakazam mirror match, and we're gonna see what happens. Who's gonna have the better Alakazam? What? Trevenant Mega Alakazam. What's going on here? All right, so we got double mulligan. All right, my opponent does have the advantage. So a Trevenant Mega Alakazam deck. Yes, we'll draw. Yes, we'll draw. And all right, there's an Ultra Ball Absol we'll press done. And there is a Phantom. Alrighty, as long as my opponent doesn't turn one Wally, we should be okay. Because we can Skyla for Link. Use Hoopa to search for more Alakazams. Maybe get a Shaymin out, draw some more cards, draw into more Links. And maybe be okay. There's an Alakazam come down, a full art Alakazam. Spirit Link up to that guy. Alrighty. And let's see what else. So just a pass onto our turn. Alright, I like this. Alright, so Link comes down regardless. We'll use Hoopa. We're going to Scoundring, search for 3 EX Pokemon with this. We are going to get 3 Alakazams. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good 3 cards to get. So 1, 2, 3 come into our hand. We'll put down an Alakazam. Put down an Alakazam. Put down an Alakazam. We will Psychic Energy the active. We're going to Battle Compressor. Let's see, we're gonna discard a Sycamore, and that'll probably be it, just discard that one Sycamore. We'll keep the Lysandre in the deck, that seems fine. We're gonna Ultra Ball, discard Skyla and the AZ. I know I said we're gonna Skyla for a Link, but I'd rather use Hex Maniac after this. I'd rather use a Shaymin setup and then Hex Maniac, so my opponent's Alakazam does not work. So let's Shaymin for 4, and hopefully we get a good hand of 4, hopefully a VS Seeker. Alright, okay, so we get a Sky Field. We get Ultra Ball, discard Absol, and a Mega Turbo. And with this, we can grab another Shaymin-EX. Yep, we'll grab another Shaymin. We don't have, the other Hoopa is prized, but that should be okay. Grab the Shaymin-EX, put it down, draw on 4 new cards. Yes. And let's see, what do we get? Alright, so there's another Link. We'll put down an Alakazam, and yeah, I think we're just gonna Hex Maniac and just end our turn. So let's Hex Maniac end our turn, and we're just gonna end our we're just gonna end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. I mean, that was a pretty strong turn 1. Now my opponent just passed. We know he has something in his hand. Be opted not to use it. There's a Sycamore. Gonna discard a bunch of stuff. Nothing really too exciting. And I mean, we have a chance to win this turn. We can knock out this Phantom and then knock out the Alakazam if we get down triple Alakazam. There's a Lysandre going to his hand. But if we get triple Alakazam, we can knock out the Phantom and then knock out this Alakazam because he is weak to Psychic. There's a Lysandre and a Trevenant being discarded. And let's see who he decides to get. And a Hoopa. Alright, so he's going to use Scoundring to search for 3 EX Pokemon. And I wonder what 3 he's going to get. Alright, so there's a Dimension Valley coming down, which I'm actually okay with this. I'm going to discard a Shaymin. Okay. And let's see. Oh, okay, what? He put down Hoopa, but oh man, when he put down the Hoopa, my opponent can't use it because we Hex Maniac'd him. I almost forgot about that. But on our turn, we get a Sky Field. We could put that down. Yeah, we'll put that in the Sky Field because we could play Shaymin to draw more cards. And let's just Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alrighty, let's see what do we get. There's a Psychic, a Link, a Mega Alakazam. So we'll put a Psychic down. We will Mega Alakazam. Yes, we'll put 2 in the active, and we'll put 3 on this Alakazam right here. Okay, we will Psychic Energy, we already Psychic Energy. I think we just, let's see. If we do Zen Force, we'll do 3, 6, 7, which is not a knockout. So I'm going to use Absol and actually move the damage counters up from this Alakazam to this Trevenant, so that we can knock out this Trevenant for the turn. And we'll put down Shaymin to draw 3 more cards. Yes. And let's see, what do we get? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we get a Sky Field. And it's Fator's going to come down for my opponent. We would have knocked out this Trevenant. And, yeah, pretty much been good to go. So there we go. I mean, that game was pretty good. We got set up. We were ready to go. We were going to take a knockout. Start pressuring our opponent for sure. Because if we would have sent this Hoopa and or this Alakazam, we could have done 20. Or we might have done 20, I don't know. It would have depended what we top deck. We had the Devolution Spray and a Link, so we could have Devolution Spray hit somebody. It would have came down to, do we have another Mega Alakazam? And if we did, we might be able to win the game. We could retreat, maybe Mega Turbo or something. But there we go. We'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. Hopefully, my opponents do not concede. Alright, we're playing against Gohan 23-23, playing a Colors, Dragon Steel, and a Dark deck. Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Man, that was like one of my favorite TV shows. Did y'all watch the new Frieza movies? Those are really good. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But my opponent will be going first, and alrighty, let's see. Oh, help me, Pokemon. Alright, please let me top deck a Hoopa. Alright, let's see what they're playing. Alright, there's a Rosig, Zork, alright. Alright. I'm gonna try number 2. Please give me a Hoopa. I mean, this is not going to be good, regardless, because my opponent is playing Zoroark, which punishes us for having a full bench. This is not going to go good. Alright, so my opponent has an active Pokemon, and let's see what Gohan has. Why does he have orange beard, but black hair? Maybe he decided to dye his hair. There's a VS Seeker, just adding on. Okay, Tyrantrum. Great. Alright, so Tyrantrum coming down. There's a Bronzor coming down as well. A Metal Energy to the active, okay. Do an in, turn 1 in. Come on, I know you think we have a really good hand because we drew a mulligan, but okay. Alright, so I think we're just gonna Sycamore here and just YOLO. Yeah, let's just Sycamore. Yep, but I mean, we have stuff to get all this stuff back, so I'm not too scared. Alrighty, so there's, okay, alright, so our hand got really, it got better. Let's Compressor. We will discard a Lysandre, a Z, and then an N. Okay, so we have 2 Alakazams left. The deck is, okay, our Sacred Ash and our Eco Arm are in the deck, so that's good. So we'll discard those 3. We'll put down a Sky Field, put down Hoopa, and Hoopa will let us search for 3 EX Pokemon, and with this, we're gonna grab I guess just 2 Alakazams. We already have a Shaymin in our hand, so let's grab those. Okay, 1, 2. We will put down an Alakazam, put down an Alakazam, put down an Alakazam, and we are going to Shaymin to draw 4 cards, and let's see, hopefully we can draw to a Link. That'll be really good. Okay, Devolution Spray, Psychic Energy, okay, alright. So I'm attached for turn up to this guy. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard an Ultra Ball and a Sky Field. And with this, we're going to get another Shaymin-EX, because I know it's in the deck. There we go. Grab another Shaymin. Thankfully, we do play a lot of Shaymins, so that's good. We'll put down a Shaymin-EX, draw 4 cards. Yes. And let's see, what do we get? We're looking for some more links, and link at all. And there's a link. There's a Float Stone. And, okay, so we're going to link this Alakazam, and we're going to end our turn. Yep, we're going to end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. Let's see. What we should have probably linked this guy. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We need to evolve this guy, Devolution Spray, put it back on this guy, and be good to go. We do have Mega Turbos as well. There's a Double Dragon going to the active. There's a Muscle Man going to the active as well. And does my opponent have anything? There's an Ultra Ball, discarding a Zork and a Float Stone. This might get out of Hoopa. Okay, Shaymin. Fine with the Shaymin. We can, I mean, we should be okay. I mean, we can potentially get a knockout this turn. Setup, going to draw 6 new cards, okay. We just got to have a crazy turn. There's another Bronzor coming down. We need to draw to a Sacred Ash and the Eco Arm. That'd be good 2 cards to draw into. But Tyrantrum come down, Fighting Fury Belt, going to the Tyrantrum on the bench, okay. Means we need, okay, oh, just a pass. Alright, so that's good. So there's a Shaymin. We're going to Float Stone this guy. We're going to use Hoopa, use Scoundrelling, search for 3 EX Pokemon. We're going to grab just an Alakazam. That's all we can grab. Alright, so grab the Mega Alakazam. We'll put that down. And I guess we'll put 30 onto this Tyrantrum. We could go for knockouts on Bronzors. Yeah, I think we go for Bronzors knockouts. That might be good. If we can disrupt my opponent by not making him have Bronzors, we could be able to win that way. So 30 onto that guy. We will Mega Turbo, putting a Psychic Energy on this Mega Alakazam. We will Shaymin to draw 4. Yep, alright. And hopefully we can draw a Link and a Mega Alakazam, okay. And we kind of got it. We can use Skyla to get a Link. Okay. So grab a Link, put that down onto the Alakazam. We will Ultra Ball, discard Devolution Spray and Sky Field. And with this, we'll grab another Mega Alakazam. Okay. We will put that down, and we're going to put 20 on the active and 30 onto this guy. So there's 40, another there. So we're going to do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and we will knock out this Tyrantrum. Alright, so take a knock on the Bronzor, take a prize card. We get an Ultra Ball, which is good for us. We'll Devolution Spray, pick back up this Mega Alakazam. And let's Eco Arm as well to shuffle back in that Spirit Link. Okay, so shuffle back in that Spirit Link. That's all we really can do. No Float Stones or other Spirit Links. So shuffle that Spirit Link back into the deck. We will free retreat into this Alakazam, and this should do a knockout unless I'm bad with math. So Zen Force for 130. Oh, 3, 6, 9, 12. Whoops. All right, but that's fine. That's fine. I forgot. All right, I don't know what kind of math I did a second ago. 3, 6, 9, 12, 30. I guess I did plus 30. But we can still put down Mega Alakazam, take a knock on this guy, put 30 on this Bronzor maybe, and then... Oh, okay, I don't know. There's a Metal to the active. Oh, he's gonna take a knockout this turn. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, he's gonna Dragon Impact us for a knockout. Oh, man, yeah, that 210 HP. Yeah, oh, man. I was 10 damage short. If I got another Mega Alakazam out, we would have knocked him out. There's all of his energies being discarded. My opponent going down to 4 prize cards. Oh, man. Yeah, that was just a silly misplay on my part. So let's send up Absol. But we should be okay. We're going to put down the Mega Alakazam, taking a knockout. There's a VS Seeker as well, which is great. So we'll put down the Alakazam. Yes. Alright, so 22 deactive, taking a knockout. And I guess, yeah, we'll put 30 on the Bronzor. We could knock out the other Bronzor this turn. So we'll put 30 onto that guy. Go take a knock on that Tyrantrum. We'll go down to 3 prize cards. 1, 2. There's a Psychic and a VS Seeker, okay. And let's see who my opponent decides to send up. I'm going to send this Bronzor. We'll put a Psychic on this guy. We will VS Seeker for a Sycamore, I guess. We could go for an AZ. No, let's just go... Yeah, let's go for an AZ, so that way we can save our other Pokemon, our other VS Seeker. So let's AZ, pick up the Shaymin, put it back down, draw on 4 new cards. Yes. And let's see, what do we draw into? Alright, so, wow. Alright, this is not good. Alright, so I'm going to... I don't think there's any more Alakazams in our deck, so let's Ultra Ball discard 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't think there's any more Mega Alakazams, just an Absol. Okay, so that's not good. 2 Links and a Sacred Ash. Okay, so I'm going to actually hold on to the Absol. We'll press done. And yeah, we're going to end our turn, which is not good. Okay, on to my opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, alright, so that wasn't a good turn. Alright, so there's a Bronzor coming down. Wonder if my opponent can take a knockout this turn. Double Dragon to the bench. There's a Sycamore. Going to discard that hand, draw 7 new cards. Discarding another Zoroark. Is that his first supporter card? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, it must be his first supporter card. Alright, so there's a Bronzor coming down. We can see some Metalings onto the Tyrantrum. How many VS Seekers have we played? 2. So we have 1 left overall. I should have checked to see if it was left in the deck or not. Gonna put a Metal Energy on that guy. Now, the good thing about this Tyrantrum is he can't take a knockout on our Mega Alakazam because the max he could do is 200. Unless he plays Giovanni Scheme, then that could be very good. Alright, so Mega Turbo, putting a Psychic Energy onto his Mega Alakazam. We'll put a Psychic Energy here, and we're just going to VS Seeker for a Sycamore. Yeah, we'll just Sycamore, discard that Psychic Energy. That seems okay. So Sycamore, going to discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, and let's see, what do we get? Alrighty, so we get a Link. We can put it on this guy. We're gonna do we Devolution Spray right now or later? Alright, so I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna Devolution Spray right now. Pick up this Alakazam. Put it back down. Okay, yes, and we'll do 30s to this, the Tyrantrum. Yeah, we'll do 30 to the Tyrantrum. Start putting some damage on that guy. He still can't take a knock on this guy. Alright, and we'll Devolution Spray one more time. Pick up that Alakazam. And we are going to end our turn. Okay, now this might seem bad, but what we can do next turn is we can put down this Alakazam, AZ the Alakazam back up, put it on this guy, take a knockout that way. It's going to come down to who he sends up, though. Unless we can get a Sacred Ash. Yeah, we really do need that Sacred Ash. Alright, so Battle Compressor, going to shuffle back in, or discard 3 cards out of their deck. Okay, alright. Alrighty, I mean, I'm still, like, not too worried. Yeah, I'm still not too worried at all. How many? This is our last VS Seeker, right? Yeah, this is our last VS Seeker, so we have to be really careful with this one. How many Devolution Sprays are we down? Is it all 4 as well? It is all 4. Okay, so we hit. Oh man. All right, so okay. Alrighty, so let's see what my opponent decides to do. I forgot we don't knock out the bronze on either because we only do 50 to the active because of 30 plus the 20. It's weird that it's 20 and 30. Like, I wish it was different, but that's okay. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, so I have a way to win next turn, and I'll show you in a second if it's possible. So I'm still introducing that guy. It's going to evolve, knocking out the Shaymin and knock out this Bronzor. If he doesn't evolve this Bronzor, it doesn't pick up the Shaymin, we could win. Because it could put down Mega Alakazam, put 20 and 30 on this guy. Then we'll do 3, 6, 9, 10, and that'll be 130, which can knock out the Shaymin-EX. Alrighty, so that's good. So he should have the game as long as he doesn't play in or AZs at the Shaymin, AZs at the Bronzor. Doesn't retreat the Bronzor if the Bronzor stays inactive. There's a lot of stuff that needs to not happen. There's a VS Seeker, there's an AZ, and let's see who decides to pick up. There's an AZ, okay. He's going to pick up that Bronzor, going to set up this Tyrantrum. Can we knock out this Tyrantrum this turn? That is the real question. There's a Bronzor coming down. Okay, I think we can still win this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can still win this turn because we can snipe it. So yeah, there's a Dragon Impact. And unless I'm bad with math, which we know I am, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, this should be a knockout though. So we're going to take a knockout. We're going to do heavy damage to that guy. We're going to send this Alakazam, this guy right here. Go Alakazam. Alrighty. And yeah, okay, so on our turn, get a link. We'll put down Alakazam. We'll do 20 and 30 to a Bronzor. Okay, so leaves it at 50. We're going to VS Seeker, Ford AZ. Come to me, AZ. Alright, so we'll use AZ. Pick the Mega Alakazam back up. We'll send the Alakazam right here. We will put down Mega Alakazam doing 20 and 30 to this guy. And this should be a knockout. Yeah, this should be like 220 to that Tyrantrum. Let's see. Yeah, this should be a knockout. So we'll go down to 2 prize cards. We get a Mega Turbo, which is pretty much useless. And we'll use Zen Force, which should be a knockout. It will do 220 damage. So there you go. There's Mega Alakazam taking the game against Tyrantrum. Man, we had a bad start, but hey, we still did it. And that's good. Like, that's how good Mega Alakazam is. Like, if you can keep streaming your Mega Alakazams, keep using them over and over again, you're going to be in a good situation. But if you can't streamline them, then you're going to be in trouble. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this deck profile of Mega Alakazam. I do like this deck a lot. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, guys. Just want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.